I drove it down to Atlanta, my shiny new truck, and I was happy. And it's funny when you go to like HBCUs, you have everything from hood niggas to like super privileged, like white boy. No, like I'm talking like my dad worked 3 jobs to send me to Tower Hill. You know what I'm saying?
Joking.
But like I mean like rich kids. And I was like, that was the first time I seen rich, spoiled black kids. And my roommate was one of those kinds of kids. So he had like his mom was an OBGYN, and he showed up sophomore year with a brand new decked out black Land Rover, right? So we all go out, and like there was this one girl, she was bad. She was from DC, and everything was right. And I was like, yo.
You make me uncomfortable when you talk
about. I don't know why.
When you talk about like, she's bad, everything right. Like, you might as well put a gold tooth in there and get you a damn hat. Like, that nigga was bad.
At the end of the day, I was like, yo, come ride with me. You know what I'm saying? She was like, nah, like, I'm not getting in that whack ass truck. Don't
nobody want to get in your Delaware blue hen pickup.
I'm getting in the Land Rover.
Corn husks in the back.
Right. So I was like,
production.
Damn.
What are you doing with the bottle?
Enjoying himself. He's production. And like I was like, damn, it's like that. Like I gotta be 19 years old with a Land Rover in order just to like get you to ride it with me.
You know what
I'm saying? Like just to be seen with me, I gotta have a Land Rover. Damn. Like, and I'm still 19, 20 years old, and that messed up my perception of reality for a long time because I don't want to go into a whole thing about it, but that definitely twisted me because I was like, oh, I gotta be some baller ass nigga just to be able to get a pretty girl to be with me. So, you know what I'm saying? And that was definitely embarrassing because I was with all of my friends and he's like, damn, I don't know, dude. I got the Land Rover. She want to ride with me. Is she bad? Is she gonna ride? And I was like, oh man, that was embarrassing for sure.
That was embarrassing. All right, you scratched your Mercedes, and now you're in pain. This is really sad because I thought I had some bangers.
Didn't you like think about what you were going to say?
I did, and those were the things. Okay, I have another one.
Like you didn't throw up on somebody in the bed, like you know what I'm saying? Like you were sleeping.
Why does everything got to go back to sex with you?
No, I didn't mean like that. Like maybe you were asleep, and like.
Oh, I farted.
Well, everyone does that.
I have farted, and the guy has told me, girl.
But everybody farts.
Moi.
But it depends, like if it's on the first date or when you've been dating for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 6 months in, it's like, well, yeah.
Ishmael gonna get what he get.
Yeah, but that's totally different. You know what I mean? But if it's like the first time you actually go on a date with Ishmael, you sit down, you're like, as you sit down, it's like, okay, that's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Or you like the first time.
Well, the first time I cooked dinner for Ishmael, the day I told him that I wanted to date him, I threw up in the trash can. Went to the bathroom.
But did he know that?
No.
Until like later, right? He didn't know. So it's like,
I blew chunks, baby. Man. I was so nervous. But okay, so I went on a date with this guy. I asked him out.
Okay.
I thought we had great chemistry. And we went on a date, and I told him I wanted to meet him. So we met up, and the man showed up in a thermal.
That's me. That's something I would do.
A white thermal long sleeve shirt with a suit vest.
Okay, that's weird.
With jeans, and
see, now we're being shallow.
You know the farmers
you
market,
might not have known better.
The Mexican farmers market dress shoes, the real long,
the fake Stacey Adams.
Those are the shoes.
The Stacey Adams Bobos.
And he had bought me a giant bouquet. Mind you, this is our first date. A giant bouquet of
that man was doing his best.
Chrysanthemums.
I don't really know what they look like.
The cheap ass flowers that the people sell in the middle of the street when you're on the highway. You try not to look at them because you don't want to buy it.
I feel bad.
I'm talking about this bouquet was huge.
And we have now gone back to shallow.
Listen, so he does that, and he was like, "Yeah, I got you a drink," because I told him I liked Moscato. When we left the restaurant, the man popped his trunk, and there had to have been at least 10 bottles of Moscato.
So I'll say this as I'm thinking our way through this conversation. That's really funny. That embarrassment is in
there are levels.
Well, not just levels, but I think.
Can I have another shot?
The level of embarrassment is I think it might be an inverse proportion.
It's in the eye of the beholder.
Wait a minute, I'm working through this. the shorter amount of time that you have been with the person, the more vulnerable you are for embarrassment.
Yes, because literally nothing
Because at
embarrasses
this
me
point,
with Ishmael now.
like, there's not. I'm trying to think what would happen with me and Lisa right now that
Like,
would leave me utterly embarrassed.
I can have a bowel movement with Ishmael in the
You know
shower.
what would be right now if I got beat up in public. In front of Lisa.
Yeah.
Like if I got my ass whipped in front of my wife, something like that, that is absolute embarrassment. You know what I'm saying?
That's embarrassing.
Like, you know, there's no way around that one. It's like, damn, like you took all this Muay Thai.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go all this time at the firing range. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. I got something that's embarrassing. It was only embarrassing to me because the guy didn't know. But I was on a date and I had a GYN appointment the day before.
Right. Or like, yeah, like if you had some white pants on and there's red everywhere. So like, that's embarrassing.
I had a GYN appointment the day before. I go on a date the next day with a guy. And my gynecologist is 2 tables back looking at me on my date.
But I don't know why that's even embarrassing.
Because I went to get tested. So now he's looking at me. No.
It would be embarrassing if he walked up and was like, "Hey, Naj, glad I caught you out here. Just so you know, you're like positive for this STD."
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop belittling my embarrassment.
Like that condition, we're gonna fix that for you by next week.
But seriously, what are the chances that you just go get tested at your GYN because I'm being safe, I'm taking care of myself, and the next day I go on a date? And my gynecologist is sitting across from me on a date.
Like, but if he walked up and was like, "Yeah, listen, I know it all fell apart, but we're gonna sew it up for you tonight," and you know what I'm saying, like something like that, like your insides fell out, but we're gonna fix it.
But you know, he never mentioned it when I went back.
And then he was like, and you two guys just hold off tonight. If you can give her 2 days, she'll be good to go. But not tonight. Okay, all right, see you later. Just hey, I don't know your name, guy. Nice guy. You seem like a nice guy. That's a nice tie there, guy. Listen. If you could just give her a couple nights, I'll fix her up and she'll be good to go. But just hold tight. You guys be easy tonight. That's funny. That's embarrassing.
Gosh, that smell.
If you can just listen. If you guys get a little drunk and you smell it, guy, don't worry about it. It'll clear itself up. You know, I gave her all the things. Don't even worry about it. Like if you can just deal with it. You know what? Shots on me, guy. You get this shot. You guys have fun tonight. Love you.
Stop it.
Like that's embarrassing and funny.
That's terrible. Kudos to my GYN for never bringing that up. That would have been so freaking awkward.
I think I want to go back to school and become a GYN so I can try to embarrass my patients in public. Just post up at the mall. Like, yo, Kim. Just making up names.
You're terrible.
Just wanted to remind you.
You're terrible. Well, obviously, we failed at embarrassment.
You won't be dry forever.
You know what? I think the reason why I can't really give great like stories of embarrassment is because I will not allow it. Like if I sense it, like I have a spidey sense.
It's coming.
Like I refuse.
Not today, Satan.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back.
So
I don't know. Like
if that's it, that's it. You know.
I think if my husband were to get beat up, in public, I'd be embarrassed.
For me, last thing, if I had like a bad musical performance in front of my kids, that also would embarrass me pretty bad.
I've been embarrassed with musical performances, but see, my husband is really like, my husband always says, you have a beautiful voice. Like he doesn't ever feed. He'll go, there are things you need to work on. Like he never feeds into it. Like
but
my
you
mom
never sing bad.
He's
like
not,
you exaggerate.
No, I do sing bad. There
it's
are times.
Not true, but yeah.
Shut up.
Okay.
My husband's not like my mom. My mom will call me and she'll be like, what was that? What are you doing? Did you not rehearse? Because I heard that note and there was a problem.
You know what I love about my mom on the side note? My mom is literally the opposite. I could sing Mary Had a Little Lamb, like Mary had a little lamb, and she'll be like, you are as good as Stevie Wonder. That was the best song I have ever heard anybody sing in my life. You deserve a Grammy and $5 million. This is why I'm completely disillusioned about myself. So shout out to my mom.
I can't.
Well,
I feel bad.
Like, I'm glad we let everyone down and to talk about something and that had absolutely no matter. Does anyone, before we go, have any embarrassing stories that they kind of marked on there? You see anything
No,
No.
Lisa said she ain't want you to see her kitty cat pushing out a baby.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Lisa, let me tell you something. When I had Journey, her dad, his mom, and my mom was all up in there like, hey, look, it's coming out, the baby.
Yeah. I mean, my intention for some time was to go to med school, so me looking at that kind of stuff is not bothersome to me.
Had you been my doctor, oh my God, like I couldn't even imagine. I also, side note, when you were talking about being 19 in college, I can't imagine Jay younger than he is now because he is so immature, he is so annoying. He is so loud and obnoxious and irresponsible and reckless at 57. What in the hell kind of person would he have been at 19 years old, Lisa, back when the slaves just got to America?
So ask Lisa how I was when I was like...
Lisa,
no, listen,
honey, you deserve an award.
Ask Lisa how I was in my late 20s.
She knew you that long?
And then...
You chose him?
And then... multiply that backwards to 19.
I don't even know what kind of math you just did. Like, is it a blue square?
So that's geometry.
Why doesn't it exist?
And I don't know what blue.
I don't know.
It's some kind of
My
science.
stomach hurts. It's time to go off. This tequila, you guys,
Photons.
Trash, man. Just like our stories.
Well,
I'm embarrassed. That's what I'm embarrassed.
So
I'm embarrassed.
You know what? In order to salvage this episode, just puke on the keyboard real quick.
No.
And then it'll be worth it.
See, in order to be embarrassed, you have to care about the person you're in front of. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. Catch us next Wednesday at on the NadjNJea page, going live at 7 p.m. Who knows where we'll be? Theater in. We might be out and about. You never know. But we got all the news stories and things and happenings going on in Wilmington. And then catch us here at jvsradio.com. Download the app at 8:30 for Love Notes with NadjNJea. If you have any suggestions on topics, you have a shout out, you have anything you want us to talk about or attend, please email us at NadjNJeashow@gmail.com. We love you for watching. Bye.